What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more V.O.W. Last episode, we got ourselves a Star Wars character of all things, was not expecting that, as well as another character named Katumi. Also, the mod author recently made a Discord server. Usually he'll post like a little sneak peek of what's to come in future updates. Right now he's been working on like an animation as well as a character model. I want to showcase a little sneak peek of what he's been working on. It's really impressive stuff. Check this out.
Your fear makes me hungry. Sorry. You may weep and tremble in awe. Pathetic. Thank you. I accept your failure.
Yeah, the new animations just seem so right and fit so seamlessly in the game. Probably some of the most impressive things I've seen in this game so far when it comes to modding. And I've played too many mods. It's almost kind of sad at this point, I have to admit. With that said, feel free to join the Discord if you want. I'm sure DaddyIke would really appreciate it. He worked very hard on this little passion project of his, and I'm sure he will greatly appreciate all the support. I feel like this mod is also very underrated, and I feel like it deserves more recognition for sure. But with that said, let's get into the new update. Alright, we got two new Paralogues here. We got Botan and Shulk. I'm more interested in Shulk, not gonna lie. Human and Ankos continues to run, messing with the fabrics of time and space in an act of desperation in another world. Shulk tinkers with the machine Melia gave to him. Alright, I'm sure this will work out just fine. The hero of Colony 9. How is it they keep finding me in the most obscure places?
It's pointless running, darling. We will always know where you are.
As enjoyable as cat and mouse game was to me, it is time that we end this. Our master desires to be whole again, and for that to happen, you must die.
Any last words? Oh, let me see your face before we cut you down like a dog. I do like seeing the despair on those awaiting inevitable doom.
I won't allow it.
As long as I draw breath, I will continue to keep running, to delay my awakening. There are people I must protect. If messing with other worlds delays even a tiny bit, I will continue to do so. I'll worry about the consequences later.
How noble of you. Consequences, you say. Don't worry about that. You won't be alive to ponder them in the first place. There he goes again. It would seem he still retains his power, despite his continuous usage of it. Our Lord Anankos will be most displeased with our news again.
You must give him credit. I expect nothing less of our master's shadow. I will send out search parties once he gets out from his hiding hole.
Of course. It'll only be a matter of time before our master truly awakens. Then the world above will truly know his wrath.
I just got to adjust the calibration sensor here. Hammer this in.
Finished.
And there, that will do. My very own high Entia transporter. Well, in theory at least. Even though I repaired one myself, I have yet to know how it actually works. Hopefully, testing the prototype here will show me.
I will have to thank Melia for allowing me to dive deeper into their technologies. With this, the colony would surely benefit. And... start!
Ah, this is tricky.
I did see some particles of ether being absorbed. Perhaps do I have to... Was that a flash of green light? Does it mean that it's working?
What?
It's sucking me in!
Ah!
Shulk! Me and Dunban were wondering if you want to join, Shulk. That's strange. He said he would be here. Maybe he went off somewhere.
Where am I?
And my clothes. They've changed. Can't say I'm familiar with this attire, but that's the least of my worries. I need to get out of here. Somehow. You. Why? Here. Who are you? What is this place? I messed time-space again. You here because me. I don't understand. Why are you speaking like this? What's going on here? No time. Find Yato. Kill me. Find Yato. Kill me.
Hey?
This light. What's happening? Well, at least I'm out of that dark place. But I'm not so sure where I am. Definitely not my own world. And that man said something about finding something. Yato, he calls it? Thinking about it here won't do me any good. Is that a village nearby? Guess I can get some answers if I ask there. This feeling. Another stranger has entered this realm without their consent. And they are close.
You serious?
You gotta be kidding me. How are we gonna do this? I am not sure. We cannot make any detours unless with good reason. For now, I will keep... Is that smoke in the distance?
We have trouble.
Lady Corrin, we have a problem. A village is being assailed by thieves over there.
That won't do. We can't let those bandits steal from the innocent. Jacob, we are taking a detour to help these people from the brigands.
Understood. To arms, everyone. Speaking of detours, looks like we're taking one to help these villagers. The direction everyone's marching towards is the location of my ache, considering it has been recent. Perhaps the stranger is engaging with the enemy. We must hurry. The lives of the villagers and theirs are at stake.
Well, we're here. Where are these bandits?
Wait!
Why are you doing this? These people need that food to survive. Buzz off, kid. Don't you know how things run here? We're protecting these people for a price they haven't paid for in ages. So, stay out from our business. Please, don't listen to him. They forced themselves upon us. These ruffians use that protection nonsense as an excuse to take our food. Now you've done it. Boys, get them! While I'll run away with the goods. I'm against fighting my fellow Hams. But if you intend on hurting these people,
This is my chance.
I will have to fight to knock some sense back into you. Over there. Those must be the bandits. It would seem that they are after the food. And that person with the weird red sword. That must be the visitor we're looking for. My. Looks like the negotiation was short in this encounter.
I'd prefer that we capture our enemies rather than killing them, but so be it.
Seeing these people take from the innocent disgust me. Ending their lives will be more of a benefit than to spare them.
We must intervene to ensure their safety. With me and Corin.
A visitor from another world. A whom who lives on the remains of a dead giant robot. Sounds like a fun place to live. A hero who defies the will of a god. What a rebel. I like how he can use staves as well. Can't have enough healers, right? The Monado. I only know the name of that because he always shouts that in Smash Bros. When he's about to curb stomp my face to the ground. His sword is actually in the game. I don't remember it having spikes though, but then again I never played Xenoblade. Maybe it's like an attachment you can get for it. Yeah, DaddyIke is a really talented mod developer. Clearly he's very passionate about this project. He went out of his way to make a custom model just for him. Really impressive stuff. I like the new battle prep music too. The bandit boss is currently gathering his newly acquired loot. You will have 5 turns before he starts moving to the exit, marked green on the map. Okay, so we got some sort of objective here. We gotta assassinate the boss before he escapes. That's new. You don't really have that objective in Fire Emblem. That's rarely a mission in Fire Emblem games, and I like new things. Who we got here? Dickface McClafferty's in this mod, no way! Get out of here, that's awesome. What a throwback to the manga. Alright, I want to give as many kills to Shulk as humanly possible, but he is only level 9, so getting him killed on his map would be very anticlimactic, so I'm going to try to avoid doing that. We'll have Azora do some breakdancing to entertain Shulk, give him a nice warm welcome. Oh yeah, that's right, we have Mark, and he also has a Glock on hand. He can just stand next to Shulk, and whoever approaches him will get capped. I never played Xenoblade, but there's one thing I know that's true based on my experience from Smash Bros. The music absolutely slaps. It sounds like a holy battle. It's so biblical. And the music that's playing right now, I bet it's just like a basic battle track from the game. I gotta like experience Xenoblade at some point. It's just hard to find the time to play games nowadays. Oh, come on, Shulk, really? Got hit by that?
I may enjoy this. You're mine.
You did kill him. That's a surprise. Usually Fatumi just crits everything. I expect his growths to be good. He is a witcher after all. That mutant juice and alcohol is probably kicking in. I bet he feels pretty good right now. My boy's hurting.
Monado, show me the way! That's it?
I guess you can say Shulk is really feeling it.
And this was the day that Siegfried lost all his subscribers due to Cringe.
Show me what you got!
I'll show you true power.
Oh, she showed Gonar what she got. And that
Is that
dude
the
just got
most
a
you can
one-way
do?
ticket to the Shadow Realm. I remember when Shulk first got introduced to like Smash Bros, everyone would not shut up about his like catchphrase. Then they started like making their own variants of it. Like instead of saying feeling it, he's like, I'm really stealing it! I'm really peeling it!
Ouch! Fuck you too, buddy.
She's just softening them up. If he can make his way there. Oh, my boy needs like a range weapon or something. I like how you can see through his sword too.
It's over. This
Oh
is
yeah,
a
he's
good
really
result.
feeling it now. That sword probably has more polygons than that man that he just killed. We'll have Corrin fill the gap right there. She can soften them up, and then Shulk can just swoop in and take the XP. I just want to clear a path to the boss, so maybe I'll have Xander just kill a few armor knights. I'll just go ahead and move everyone up. I have a freeze staff on hand, so this should be pretty easy. I thought about replaying this on a harder difficulty, maybe doing an Iron Man run of it. I think it'll be pretty interesting. But this mod is still being in development, so I feel like this is just going to be like one of those mods that just constantly gets updated over time. I've seen some of the stuff that DaddyIke has been working on, and I didn't even know you can even add new models, you know? I mean, if that's possible, like, what's stopping you from, like, adding Senator Armstrong or Raiden or just other characters from, like, other video games? Like, imagine seeing, like, Cloud in this game. It's definitely possible. I wonder if, you can get Shulk's, like, clothing in this game, too. I mean, if you're able to get a sword, I'm pretty sure with enough work and enough time put into it, you can just add whole other characters entirely. Long Ku's clothing in red looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. For whatever reason, Xander's sword like lags my game sometimes. I guess it's the effect. I guess that's something we just gotta tolerate.
How very amusing.
Oh, that's right. During the story, Gonar gets his weapon upgraded. I'll show that off later on. Maybe I'll do like a recap. I did record a lot of gameplay, but I just didn't really commentate over it. As if he wasn't already completely busted, but now he can use his weapon as a ranged attack. Yeah, he would be very, very good on like a lunatic run. Especially early on, you should get him like as soon as you start the game, so he can really help guide you, the player through difficult parts of the map. Alright, calm down, you fucking douchebag. Gotta save some kills for Shulk here. This is his moment to shine, alright?
That's it!
That's it? You bloody wanker?
This is a good result!
I wish I could say the same thing about my Fallout playthroughs. Alright, what am I gonna do now? Katumi, you can... She's looking to kill someone. She's eager for it. I haven't really showcased much of her yet. She's great with dual striking, though. Split up the party a bit. We got two characters with guns, and if you notice, the icon has been changed to like an actual gun, which is pretty sick. I think Gonar's weapon changed as well. I just want to delete this armor knight real quick, just to get him out of my way. The boss is not gonna have a good day, I can tell you that much. Oh, another thing, Hellfire. It's a tome that you can get at a store. It's exclusive only to Gonar, though. See, it destroys enemies almost as hard as my frames. I just hope the boss doesn't try to like run and attack Gonar and just suicides onto him, because I feel like that could be a possibility. I want to try to give all the XP to Shulk. Damn, he is so squishy. I mean, we did start this chapter pretty late in the game. I think this was like a chapter that was expected to be played early on, so we are a bit overleveled.
Your battle is over.
Even without his gun, he's pretty good.
It is ended.
I love that animation.
I cannot afford to fail.
Just really sticks it to him, quite literally.
My
Now. I'll rip you apart.
My girl never lets me down with those crits.
Thank you.
She'll be really fun to play late game.
Pay attention. Disappear. I can always count on you.
Oh, they both got level up. Nice.
Yes. Huh?
Alright, he's on the move. For a second, I thought he was going to suicide on Xander. It's a good thing he didn't. I want to give the XP to Shulk. He needs to just chill out for a minute. Gotta figure out what to do with him. I want to kill everything on the map before that. It almost looks like his sword could be an Armor Slayer too. I know that his weapon has a lot of effects to it, like a lot of power-ups in the game, based on my knowledge of Smash Bros. My boy is just really disrespecting that armor knight. He's just standing on top of him. Alright, this Axe Fighter's free subscription to life just expired today.
My prayers are with you.
I like how there's a gunshot effect to it too. That's recently been added, I bet. Alright, let's take on Dickface McLafferty over here. He must pay for his sins. Oh wait, there's one more we gotta take on. We'll make short work of him. Let's give our girl Jessie a try. She also has a gun on hand. Like a hunting rifle.
That was rough.
That was pretty rough. Imagine if someone made a mod that adds blood and gore to the game. Just like in Fallout, every time you shoot someone, their head blows off. Alright, now I just sound like a psychopath. I'll just stop right there.
Hey, you idiots! They're on me! Fine, I'll deal with them myself.
Yep, looks like this dickhead has reached his end. You can only be a dickhead for so long in this life before it comes back to bite you in the end. This is where his life has led him. And then alleyway somewhere in the middle of fuck knows where, about to get killed by a British kid. What a wonderful life, right?
We're ready when you are.
Just nukes that poor guy.
Ow! I almost had the loot.
Oh, he just never had a chance. Alright, pretty easy chapter. I guess this was meant to be played early on.
This is a good
But we got our boy Shulk, so that's a win for me. And some dragon herbs. Maybe I can give that to Shulk. You can snort that later on if he wants.
Thanks.
Hey there. Are you the leader of this army? You have my thanks. Truly, if you didn't come like you did here, those bandits might have taken everything for sure.
Of course. Even though I'm fighting in a war, I will always go out of my way to help those in need. There's too much pain and suffering for the innocent, and I'll see it to its end.
I'm glad we are on the same page.
By the way, what's your name? I don't think I ever caught it before the fight. I'm Corin, and it's a pleasure to meet a skilled warrior like you.
Right.
Oh, right. I'm Shulk. I come from a place I know for sure you won't know. I was placed here by a mysterious man, and I have no way of getting home. I thought I can get some answers here, but ended up with more questions.
I see.
That doesn't sound good. Well, there's a person in the army I think who can help. And if you need a place to stay, you can travel with us for safety.
Cool.
I'd like to meet the person who can help me out. Where is he?
The tall blonde man over there. His name is Gonar. Oh, right. I have to speak to the elder of this village to know if they will be okay on their own. Unfortunately, we can't stay here to help with the rebuilding. Jacob's calling me already. He sure is chatting up a storm over there. Well, I have to get going. I really do hope that you find your way home, Shulk.
Alright. See you then, Corin.
I see. So, that is your predicament. It is all due to that machine of yours. Whatever you call it.
You mentioned a green light before being transported here. Though my memory has been murky as of late, I do recall a similar situation. A flash of green light, and when I awoke, Katumi was there to greet me. Man, I really should listen to Melia next time. She did tell me not to mess with it. I'm definitely going to be more careful when handling machines like that. Quite the engineer, are you? That would explain your blade, for sure. It is very similar to my lightsaber, though most likely of a different functionality. With that technology at hand, I'd say you are from the future, like me. Yes? Yeah, you could say that. However, I think your universe is much more advanced. To be able to condense such power in such a small contraption is outstanding to me. I do hope that you can give me the chance to take a look at it. But back to the matter at hand. It would seem that I'm stuck here for now. Don't worry, kid. It's not all doom and gloom. There's a way back. We just have to kill a dragon. Well, from what I gathered, a god, to an extent. Sir Geralt is right. The defeat of the dragon in Akos is your only way back. He is known to manipulate time and space itself, and has been a lot as of late. If he is slain, perhaps you will return back to your own realm, unharmed. If Anankos does control time and space, would that mean the person I saw? Is something the matter? Well, before coming here, I was trapped in some dark space with someone. He had a white hooded robe on. I couldn't see his face, but I did see light blue hair.
Interesting.
That's the same man who brought me here. And he called himself an Ankos as well. Certainly not a Sith Lord. None that I know of wears such attire. However, I still question how such a being is able to walk people from other planes. Well, this is just a conjecture, but perhaps it has to do with the manipulation of ether. The high Entian teleporters create these pseudo-portals that transport people. I'm not sure how it works here, but perhaps something similar is happening. Your hypothesis does seem true, but that is if the ether in your world and the magic in this realm are the same types of power. I find it unlikely to be the case. But to why he's doing it. Perhaps to escape a predicament. But who knows? Regardless, he has brought another foreigner to this realm, accident or not, and it is our duty to bring you back while achieving the goal of defeating the dragon. If defeating this Anankos is the only way to go back to the colony, then let me join. Are you sure? We are currently in a war at the moment. Blood is spilled. Lives lost. Do you really want to involve yourself in such terrible atrocities? I am no stranger to that, Mr. Gonar. I've been part of one as well. As much as I abstain whom on whom conflict, I don't want to stand idle. If people's lives can be saved, then I wouldn't hesitate to step into action.
That's my lad.
Well spoken, Shulk. I see no harm in him joining. Might as well, Gonar.
Yes.
We do need our forces to be bolstered with his skill set. I wouldn't mind as well. So be it. I will inform Corrin of this. I expect great things,
Right.
Shulk.
I won't let you down.
There are a few supports that I want to dub and showcase, but other than that, the rest of the stuff I recorded were just story edits and Gonar's input on the story. I'm not going to go out my way to dub it because I'll be here for all eternity trying to edit the video. So I decided to save that bit to the end. If you guys are curious and want to check it out, feel free to do so. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care.
Well now, if it ain't the Belvedere Shulk who be entering in my establishment. What you want, sweetie?
Hey, Jessie. It's good to see you. I didn't know you served drinks for the army. It's no wonder many come here at night.
Yep, it be my shtick before I became mayor of Little Old Stiff's Range. But aside of my lingo, what you want?
Any non-alcoholic drinks you can give? I'm not really one to consume such.
Well, I never be serving rookus juice to young gentlefolk. Always ask before I do.
How old are you anyway?
19, actually. In a few months in my world, I'll be turning 20.
A shame. Just a few more years and the house special will be front and center.
But anywho, here you go. The young folk do are sweet on with this one of mine.
Whoa!
This is amazing. What is this drink made out of?
Some pineapple and lime juice mixed with some splendiferous coconut milk. They be importing goods from all yonder Moirai. Miracle that they do. Not really sure where they do be coming from, though. The trader won't tell. But hey, as long as they be making the customers happy, I ain't complaining.
Is it okay if I can have more of this? I just might get addicted to it.
Sure, sweetie pie. But any more will cost 10. However, today's on the house. So, drink up or you be missing it.
Then I'll enjoy it as much as I can. Thanks, Jessie.
Just gotta put this in there. Careful now, Jessie. Just be... Ow! Ow! Gosh, all hemlock! Smith, why are you such a blam jam to fix? At this rate, bringing you to the next millin will be like catching a weasel asleep.
Oh, hello, Jessie. Are you doing okay?
Telling you that I am is a full heap of corral dust. Nay, I ain't. I be trying to do some maintenance on old Smith here, but I'm having trouble. It be this bally receiver here. If I can smudge it back, it'll be fire new.
Mind if I can take a look?
Oh, that'll be swell if you can help. Here, I got 'em tools if you need it.
Finished! Here you go. Your lever needed a bit more grease, and there were a couple of springs needed to be replaced. But it's raring to go.
Gosh, I'm such a lunkhead. That be common sense for me by now. I thank you kindly, Shulk. Considering your fast repair, you know about this stuff.
One of my friends, Shala, has a gun like yours, but different mechanisms. Even so, their functionality works the same. I applied the knowledge you taught me, and sure enough, it did fix your gun.
Oh, Sally G. I'd be here all day if you weren't here. Thanks again, Shulk. And this Sharla of yours. Tell her she got my thanks as well for teaching you.
Of course. Although, if it's okay, I do want to inspect your weapon a bit more. It's able to shoot out caseless rounds out of nothing but ether. Really fascinating.
Of course, only if you be teaching me how to fix my Smith properly. Deal?
There isn't any universe where I won't accept such an offer. Deal, Miss Jessie. I see. So, the magic crystal here resonates with a person's ether. And that produces the bullet that shoots when she pulls the trigger. But how would it get its source? I see the magazine here, but it's empty.
Hey, Shulk. You still inspecting good old Smith & Wesson there?
You got it, Jessie. And I'm quite shocked. The inner workings here are fascinating. I'm sure firearms aren't prevalent in this world, but it would seem the person who made this clearly knows their stuff. It makes me wonder who truly is Smith's creator.
Would love to tell you, but I ain't got a clue either.
So, how did you manage to get this weapon, Jessie? Did you buy it?
Yep, by a strange man, no doubt. It was way back when I was but a youngling. Came upon Stiff's range with a long black coat, hood and mask, too. Folks thought he'd be bad medicine, but that balderdash ain't scaring a gal like me. He asking if I was buying. That was when I saw old Smith & Wesson. Golly, it was love at first sight. Chawed up all the tin I earned for that canister. And just like that, he cut and ran soon after. I'm sure he was mighty pleased.
So, the name Smith & Wesson, is that the name you came up for it?
Nay, the stranger said so. Told me he had some no-question policy, so I abided.
That's a shame. It would be a lot easier if we tracked down the maker. Still, it's not going to stop me from discovering the gun's full capacity. Once I do, maybe I can try to produce some upgrades to it.
Whoa, you think? I'll let ya if it means helping me be a straight shooter.
Do you mean it?
Of course. Just, don't break Smith. Not sure what I'll do if that happens.
I promise I won't. You have my word. Considering my recklessness is the reason why I'm here, I must be extra careful.
That's sweet of you to say. Don't you worry, Sugar Cube. I trust that you won't. And considering you be talking about the upgrading, mind if I be watching you do it? It'll sure be a sight if I see you're upgrading firsthand, yeah?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Now, when you look at the crystal here... Hey, Geralt.
Shulk, is everything okay?
Yes, of course. It's just that I'm curious of where you came from. There won't be another chance to talk to people from other worlds like this one.
You're right. I'm also interested in yours as well. But since you asked first, I'll go. I've come from a land called the continent. Not the prettiest of places. Monsters and bloody conflicts are common there. Though for the monsters, it's the job of a witcher to handle that crowd.
A witcher? That sounds like a tough job to deal with every day.
You can say that. The job pays, but a single mistake would cost you your life.
Not sure if it's worth it at that point, but I had a similar experience. It wasn't for the money, however. It was to save the people living on the Bionis.
Bionis? Huh? I haven't heard of that place. What's it like there?
It's a giant titan that fought another named Mechanus. The two clashed until both of them took injuries that led them to their deaths. The Bionis life force, which we call ether in our world, sustained life as we know it. Me, my friends, and a lot of life on the Bionis wouldn't be there if it didn't exist. I lived there for a time, until some years ago, where it's now under the sea. At least my actual home, Colony 9, is safe from all that destruction.
That's one hell of a story. A giant, large enough to sustain a whole civilization. I never would have thought of it. Oh, that's right. Gonar called me for a favor. Have to go check that out.
That sounds important. Yeah, you better go then. I hope we continue this conversation soon. Fascinating, really.
I'm sure we will. See you soon. Ah, Shulk, we meet again.
Geralt, fancy meeting you here again. After our first meeting, a single question has been plaguing my thoughts recently.
Oh, and what might that be?
You said witches are the ones who hunt monsters. Do you mind telling me more?
Of course. Witchers are trained from a young age to be powerful monster hunters. We undergo grueling physical and magical training, and we subject ourselves to dangerous mutations to enhance our abilities. It's a difficult and dangerous life, but we do it to protect the people from the monsters.
That's amazing. I never heard of anything like that before. It's a good thing you're on our side. I'll be afraid of fighting you as the enemy. Can you teach me the moves witches do? I really want to learn your fighting style.
It's not something that can be taught easily, Shulk. Becoming a witcher requires years of intense training and devotion. But if you're truly interested, there's no harm in giving some pointers and advice. Just remember, it won't be easy.
I'm not sure if I'm ready, but I'm willing to take the chance. I must be stronger to protect the ones I care about.
Huh. Then you might just make it. Alright, let's do this.
Thanks for the sparring match, Geralt. You are really quick on your feet. It was hard for me to keep up with you.
It's what we're known for. Witchers have to be quick to avoid attacks from beasts. You have some impressive moves too, but you have to focus on your footwork. A good heavy hit can leave you unbalanced, and just like that, you're good as dead.
Yeah, I know. My friends usually cover my mistakes for me, but it really feels different when they're not here.
Can't always rely on others to fight your battles. It's only going to get tougher now. You have to master your own abilities. You're right about that. Here's a few things you can do to improve. First, try to focus on your breathing and control your movements. This will help you stay calm and focus in the heat of battle. That's a good tip. I'll definitely try to work on that. Also, don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques and styles. Every person and monster is different. It's important to be flexible and adaptable. I see. Thanks for the advice, Geralt. I really appreciate you taking the time to help me. Can we have more sparring sessions like this in the future? I don't mind, kid. With your enthusiasm, you'll catch up in no time. Speaking of, let's work on that footwork of yours. Keep your guard up. Alright, this time, I'll keep a good rhythm going.
Hey! Here I am! Hey! All right!
Oh, it's you.
We meet again. Care for a rematch? I hope you are more prepared than before. Of course, the results will be the same.
I'm going to beat that smug look out of you.
I am by your side. Never!
We've got this.
We meet again, Corrin. Despite what has happened, everyone still wants you back at Hoshido. Well, except that little punk-ass Takumi. Will you be resolved to strike down your own sister here?
I am so sorry.
It has to be this way, Cathy. I'm sorry. I truly am. I am part to blame for Lady Makoto's death and the innocent that died. If I knew none of this would have happened, I hope you find a place in your heart to forgive me.
Raise your weapon, Corrin. Let us begin.
How could this happen?
I've been defeated again. I have to retreat. Just you wait. I'll be the victor the next we meet.
Fuck you.
I refuse to accept this. Oh.
Huh?
I see.
Yeah. Huh? What? Well... I see.
I'm sorry.
What? It can't be. Why? Ah! Ah!
I'll rip you apart!
Oh!
Gonar, a surprise you are here, but a welcome one. Greetings, Leo. It's not often I get to linger within the war tent. Many important decisions happen here. It brings back some memories. I have lived past that time, though. At times, I tend to follow old habits.
I never knew you were the type to be into tactics.
I am glad you know otherwise. I presume you're here to hone your skills as well.
That's right. I must prepare for any situation that may happen.
If it is okay, I wish to test your abilities.
What brought this on?
There was someone I held dear who was quite the strategist. We loved to test our wits against each other, though I always win. Our contest may quell the lingering homesickness within me. It is a selfish request. I will not pursue any further if you deny.
I see. Very well. I accept. But no, I won't go easy on you.
Likewise, I brought a board with some chess pieces for a bout. It is something I have found particular with a certain realm. Each one of the pieces represent a certain unit. Here, this one is infantry, and so on. We could do a couple of practice rounds so you can get used to it, if you like.
Simple enough. Very well. Let's begin.
If I can move my vanguard here... No, their flank would be exposed. I should have thought about my previous move. Yes, the positioning of my troops gave you quite the disadvantage. And with this piece, I believe that is checkmate, Leo.
Gods, I admit, I am bested. How did you know I was trying to break your line from there?
It may not look like it, but I am actually well versed in Norian tactics. After all, that is your expertise. Subtlety is not what they're known for.
I see. This is my 5th defeat. To be defeated constantly is infuriating. Did the same person you held dear go through all the tribulations I had?
Quite so. There was a time he refused to talk to me for an entire week. He acted as if he were inferior to me, but quite the contrary. I had to think of my actions every time we challenged each other. Little did he know, he already bested me in many occasions.
How so?
A successful tactician is always aware of the lives they are putting at stake. Look at our recent clash. I did win the battle, but at what cost? Your units will rout, but some will regain the strength to battle once more. The lives sacrificed here, they will not come back. When he came of age, he understood this. He was proud to not waste a single life, be it on a board or a battlefield. Winning is not everything. Through every defeat comes a lesson. A lesson I hope you will continue to spend with me.
You have a way with words, Gonar. Give me some time to prepare, and I will defeat you and your devious tactics.
Let us see if you can. Impressive. You clearly had the upper hand. Almost all my pieces are gone. However, if I maneuver my remaining troops here and proceed, there will be an opening in your defense line, right here. That will give me an opportunity to claim your commander's piece. Checkmate once again, dear Leo.
Fuck! Gods, not again! I thought I had you this time!
You have improved. This battle was truly a close one.
If I were to be more aggressive, surely it would have ended a lot quicker. But I couldn't make myself do it. It was a needless sacrifice.
You're making good pace, young Leo. You won 1 match out of 4, which is remarkable already. Needless to say, I am proud of you.
You're proud? Of me?
Of course. You have studied long and hard to battle an opponent such as me. Your chances of victory are much closer than you think. Have faith in yourself.
May I confess something, Gonar?
I am all ears.
When I was young, Corin had all the attention from Xander and Camilla. I was jealous of it. I wished I had someone to help and guide me. I have grown since then, but there are times where I feel otherwise. Playing against you gave me that sense of direction and guidance I've always wanted. So, thank you, even if the moments we had were brief.
It need not be brief. I will spare more time for our bouts if you wish. After all, you have yet to completely defeat me, my charming tactician.
Gonar, I appreciate the compliment, though this is not the time for it.
A slip of words, so to speak. I do not mean any offense. That was what I called my son, back at home. I am sorry.
It's fine. Is that the person you held dear? Your son?
Yes, he was one of many whom I held close. Had 3 other siblings like you.
I see. A family at his age? How old is he?
Is there something wrong?
On the contrary.
Pay no mind to my mistake. I expect great things from you, Leo.
I won't let those expectations down. Sooner or later, I will utterly defeat you. Fair and square.
I will be there to witness such victory.
Oh. Yeah.
Destined to seek life beyond
Well,
the shore, just out of reach. Yet the
huh?
waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb.
Ah! What were you thinking? I am so sorry. Huh?
We will not fail.
Need a hand?
This one's not afraid to die. It's not your time yet. I live to serve.
No. Huh? You have my support. Listen. Huh? Oh. No. Huh? That's, What?
Now.
Well...
Of course. Oh.
Oh.
Lady Corrin, could I have a moment of your time? Some lady with an awful haircut would like to have a word with you.
Oh gods. No. Lilith, what the hell? She's going to break everything in the whole damn castle. All our cups and plates and shit. Why did you let her in here? God damn it.
Just in time!
I'm here, ready to kick some ass.
I'll help you.
Get the hell out of here, Felicia.
What?
Nobody loves you. Your absence is an essential requirement of my survival, as well as the entire human race. So please do the realm a favor and piss off.
Why?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry your dad raised a piece of shit that lacks basic human empathy. The fuck you say?
You heard me, bitch. Now square up.
Let's go.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my. Are you all right?
That's what your bitch ass gets.
Fuck this, I'm out.